Imagine showing up for a really crucial medical test, right? But the doctor kicks you out of the waiting room just because your shoelaces are untied.
Right. That would be incredibly frustrating.
Yeah, and right now in Mexico City, well, it's exactly what's happening to thousands of drivers. So today's deep dive is Unpacking the Manual de Verificación 2026.
Yeah, we really need to look at why this massive wave of vehicles are just suddenly failing their emissions tests before the test even, actually begins.
And obviously how you can avoid it. Okay, let's unpack this. What is going on?
Well, we're seeing this complete paradigm shift. It basically all traces back to a specific regulation, which is numeral 5.5.4 of the NMON L67 SEMERNAT standard.
Okay, that's a mouthful.
Right, it is. But essentially, the process is no longer just about hooking up a machine to measure exhaust gases. Now, technicians have this strict visual veto.
Like a zero-tolerance physical inspection.
Exactly. Total zero tolerance.
But wait, why is this suddenly such a brick wall for drivers right now in 2026? Because that rule isn't actually entirely new on paper, right?
No, it's not. But what's fascinating here is the new real-time digital enforcement. So inspectors at the Verificentros, they now have to take these high-resolution photos.
Oh, of the car itself.
Yeah, of your engine bay, the rear of the car, and dashboard. And specifically, they have to prove the check engine light is off. Then they upload these directly to CDMA, the city's environmental ministry.
Wow. Okay. So it's less like a mechanic's visual once over and more like, I don't know, two-factor authentication for your car.
That is a great way to put it. Yeah, the physical photos have to clear before the digital emissions test even unlocks.
Wait, really? It actually locks them out?
Yes, totally. Because if a center passes a car, but the uploaded photo shows, say, a bald tire or a patched up exhaust, the verification center gets slapped with a massive fine.
Ouch.
Right. So to protect themselves, the software actually blocks the gas test from initiating until every single visual point is marked approved on the technician's tablet.
Okay, so if the digital system physically blocks the test until this visual inspection passes, what exactly are these cameras looking for? Like, what's tripping everyone up?
Well, it breaks down into a couple of main categories. Let's look at leaks and vapors first. You've got the gas cap and the oil dipstick.
Right.
Both of those need absolutely perfect rubber seals, like no cracks, no missing pieces.
And fluids.
Yeah, fluids are strict. Not a single drop of oil or coolant can hit the floor. Even old engine sweat is getting flagged as a potential active leak.
Wait, I'm with you on an active oil leak, but a missing rubber ring on a dipstick. Come on.
I know, it sounds extreme.
Like, how does a tiny piece of rubber on the top of the engine have anything to do with measuring tailpipe emissions at the back?
It seems totally disconnected, right? But a missing dipstick seal actually allows crankcase vapors to escape directly into the atmosphere.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, so it totally bypasses the car's emissions controls.
Okay, well, that makes sense. But what about the structural stuff? Because the sources mentioned air filters, exhausts, and tires.
Yes, so your air filter housing can't have broken clips or be held together by zip ties, for example.
No zip ties, got it.
And the exhaust can't have bad welds. It actually has to allow the testing probe to slide in exactly 30 centimeters straight.
Okay, but the tires...
Tires are a huge one. Hidden internal bulges mean an instant fail.
A tire issue?
Mm-hmm.
How does a tire bulge impact an emissions test?
It's purely safety. So during the test, your car runs on a dynamometer, which is essentially, well, it's a high-speed treadmill for cars.
Right, right.
A compromised tire can literally explode under that stress in the testing bay.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that would be bad. So what does this all mean for you listening right now? Like, how do you protect yourself from getting rejected over a subjective call by a technician who's just terrified of getting fined?
Well, you have to know your rights as a driver. If you get hit with a visual veto, you need to demand a specific causal reason in writing.
Like what?
They can't just scribble down bad engine. They have to specify something like active drip on oil pan.
Got it. So it has to be documented properly.
Exactly. And if they try to reject you for tire wear, demand they use a proper tread depth gauge right there. They have to prove the tread is actually under 1.6 millimeters before they claim it's too dangerous for the dynamometer.
That is really good to know, because knowing these specifics is really the ultimate shortcut to passing your 2026 verification.
Absolutely.
I mean, spending 500 pesos now on a genuine gas cap or a quick exhaust weld can easily save you from a 2,500 peso late fine down the road.
Yeah. For sure. And, if we connect this to the bigger picture, it really makes you think.
How so?
Well, if digital surveillance via real-time photo uploads can instantly force perfect compliance in everyday car inspections, what other areas of our daily civic life will soon be governed by an unblinking automated lens.